What up, crypto warriors? It's Dr. Crypto back at it again. Today is Monday, April 26, 2021. We are back in the green over the past 24 hours. Bitcoin seems like it's trending upwards, and it's taken the whole market with it. As Bitcoin goes, everything else goes along with it, right? So here we are. Past 24 hours, everything's in the green. Top 20. Oh, Terra is down. Well, not really down. Down 3%. It's kind of trading sideways pretty much. All right, but in the last 24 hours, coins are winning. And that's because Big Daddy Bitcoin is on the move again. Let's see what happened. Like I said, this is on the dailies right here. In the last 24 hours, this big green candle to the upside. And it looks like there's no slowing it down. I definitely think we will be closing over 50K. If you've been watching my videos lately, you know what I'm talking about. All right, let's get into it. Got some great news today. Coming out of Bitcoin.com. NFL player for Kansas City Chiefs, Sean Culkin, to convert 100% of salary to Bitcoin. That is 100% of his 2021 salary into Bitcoin. He's not just some dumb jock, right? When you listen to him speak. All right, so I fully believe Bitcoin is the future of finance, and I wanted to prove that I have real skin in the game, not just trying to make a quick buck. I will be converting my entire 2021 NFL salary to Bitcoin. The Kansas City Chief will pay Sulkin's salary in dollars, which will automatically be converted to Bitcoin on a weekly basis. To Strike by Zap, the street reported, noting that his base salary is $920K. In a few years, you're going to start seeing his teammates say that they didn't want to get paid in Bitcoin. Other players throughout the NFL, NBA players, like a lot of major sports leagues or whatever, people are going to start adapting to Gresham's law, where good money pushes out bad money. People will rather hold on to good money and spend the quote-unquote bad, dirty money, right? Bad money meaning fiat, right? This is Gresham's law. Look it up. And it's happening right before our eyes right now. The KC Chiefs tight end was quoted by the news outlet as saying, "Considering my career, particularly its physical demands and brevity, it makes the most sense to be paid in sound money that I believe protects its purchasing power over time." Very well said. Very well said. Okay? There's no need to dig deeper into this. We're going to see more players, more leagues start to offer their players the opportunity to get paid in Bitcoin. All right? We even saw that a couple of weeks ago. I think it was the Sacramento Kings, said that now they're paying all their employees, including the players, could get paid in Bitcoin. All right, Gresham's law is in full effect. Again, from Bitcoin.com, fund manager Bill Miller says Bitcoin is not a bubble. Bitcoin entering mainstream as demand grows faster than supply. That supply shock is coming. That supply shock is coming. I hope you've been stacking sats. I hope you stacked sats last week when we were down here. Look at all this time you could have been picking up some sats, right? Or hold Bitcoin if you had opportunity to. All right, longtime value investor Bill Miller is the founder of Miller Value Partners and currently serves as the chairman and chief investment officer. He is also the co-portfolio manager for opportunity equity and income strategy funds. Prior to Miller Value Partners, he co-founded Legg Mason's Capital Management. So let's get into some of it. So that's his background. Let's get into some of his quotes here. Supply is growing 2% a year, and demand is growing faster. That's all you really need to know, and that means it's going higher. I don't think this is a bubble at all in Bitcoin. I think this is now the beginning of its mainstream. Beginning of a mainstreaming of it. Why couldn't I read that? Furthermore, he pointed out there's $15 trillion of negative yielding bonds out there. So why would you have that when you can own something that at least has the potential to go up? It's a no-brainer at this point. If you consider yourself to be a financial advisor, it is sound advice to advise your clients to get Bitcoin. Not having Bitcoin in a portfolio is detrimental to that portfolio. It's detrimental to your job. If you don't have Bitcoin, you're going to lose your job. Bitcoin has been the best performing asset over the last 12 years. I won't even say decade anymore. Over the last 12 years, 20 million%. Where are you going to get that from? Now, past results isn't indicative of future outcomes. Growing at a compounded annual growth rate of 200% over the past 10 years, you can't beat that. Or 12 years, really. You can't beat that. Not saying that it will grow 200% moving forward, compounded annually for the next 10 or 12 years. However, it's beating negative yielding bonds. Why would you hold on to any bond that you're going to be paying to hold it? That's just dumb. You're burning money at that point. Done with that rant. Next, one more coming from Bitcoin.com again. Quantum Fund co-founder Jim Rogers insists governments could ban cryptocurrencies. Before you go calling him a dino, because I know he is a dino, but before we go calling him a dino and giving it to him, right? Let's hear him out a bit. Renowned investor and George Soros' former business partner, who co-founded of the Quantum Fund. No, who's a co-founder of the Quantum Fund? This is a typo. Who's a co-founder of the Quantum Fund and Soros Fund Management, Jim Rogers, still believes that government can ban Bitcoin and cryptocurrencies, noting that he never bought or sold any cryptocurrencies. Rogers told Kitco News, Michelle McCory last week. So he's missing out, all right? He's missing out. And, more sats for us, more cryptos for us, at least for me, that's the way how I see it. They don't want to buy it, I'll buy it. If cryptocurrencies become successful, most government will outlaw them because they don't want to lose their monopoly. And that right there, folks, is why I agree with him. They will ban it, right? They will, or they will try. However, they'll be shooting themselves in the foot because they want to have that monopoly. They want to have that control. And then what they'll realize is they are locking themselves out of global trade. They're locking themselves out of gains, period. All right? And their citizens won't take it. We saw what happened last month, maybe February, right? Where Nigeria temporarily just mentioned, they didn't even officially ban it, but they just mentioned the word ban, and the price of Bitcoin was traded back then in the mid 50s, like it is now, right? Low to mid 50s, but in Nigeria it was in the mid 80,000s. It was a big premium for Bitcoin when they decided to ban it. And guess what? The last month now, so that happened in February. In March, they came out and said, "Oh no, we weren't thinking of banning it. We just want to control. We just want to make sure that there's good KYC and AML, and make sure there's good on and off ramps, so no one get hurt." BS, okay, straight up bull crap. And they realize they can't stop it. You can't stop Bitcoin. It's on the internet. If you shut the internet down, then yes, you can stop Bitcoin. But until that happens, middle finger to you, okay? You can't stop it. We're seeing India go through their 15th million ban of Bitcoin at the moment. However, they'll be leaving themselves out of the global trade. They'll be leaving themselves out of the gains, period. And who's trying to stop it? It's not even so much the government, it's the central banks. Because we all know central banks are the ones that control the money or the currency, because it's what they're printing isn't money, it's currency, right? The central banks are the one that control the currency. So they are afraid of losing that power. And they're realizing that they're outdated and people don't need them anymore. Last but not least, this freaking douche. He has the kind of face that you just want to punch. JP Morgan, let's read this. All right. JP Morgan to let. I let my son play with his toys, right? I let my son go outside and play, all right? I let my sons play video games. I let my sons go to the park, okay? Since when a bank is going to let their clients in? Like, that doesn't sound like they're talking to children. You're going to let your clients invest in Bitcoin fund for the first time? Like, you're going to let your clients? Or are you shitting me? Come on, man. The hubris. All right, here we go. The JP Morgan Bitcoin Fund could roll out as soon as this summer. Sources tell CoinDesk, and it's being custody by NYDIG. All right, so here we are. JP Morgan Chase is preparing to offer an actively managed Bitcoin fund to certain clients, becoming the largest, and if its CEO's well-documented distaste for Bitcoin is any indication, on likeliest U.S. megabank to embrace crypto as an asset. Here it is. Institutional Bitcoin shop NYDIG will serve as JP Morgan's custody provider, a third source said. And JP Morgan Fund will be for private wealth clients. Private wealth clients are, what is it? I think they said 5 million and above, right? So they're doing a white glove service for these guys and all that stuff. However, congratulations, right? Congratulations, JP Morgan. You're finally turning around, and you're finally you saw the light, so to speak. But again, to let your clients, when they could just open up a Coinbase account and do it themselves, I'm not going to go there, right? These people obviously don't know how to use Google, okay? But they have all this money and they can't use Google, right? But this is the same guy. This same guy right here. I always do this. Whenever there's a story about JP Morgan and them offering Bitcoin or saying something about Bitcoin, and all of a sudden they're doing business with Bitcoin and crypto companies, JP Morgan CEO Jaime Dimon, I'd fire trader in a second for trading Bitcoin. And when he said this, he was talking about even on their private time, not during work hours, on their private time as well, right? Bitcoin, which has surged to more, this was back in 2017, September 12, 2017, Bitcoin, which has surged to more than 4K this year from $998 on January 1st, fell slightly on the remarks. As of mid-afternoon, it was down 2%. So he manipulated the markets. Because guess what? At that same exact time, when the Bitcoin market tanked, their European branch was buying Bitcoin-related products. Did he go to jail for manipulating the markets? No. They just paid a small fine, which is the cost of doing business. Scumbag. Dirt of the earth. Piece of shit. Guy right here. Jaime Demon Dimon. All right? So, this guy, no, don't like him. Don't like his bank. And think that, yeah, they're idiots. Okay? Jaime Dimon, one of my daughters, this is one of the tweets. This is so funny. Like this age, well, like, one of my daughters bought Bitcoin and it went up, and she thinks she is a genius. If she kept it, she is. Okay? So, Jaime the Demon Dimon, man. Jaime the Demon Dimon. Let clients now. All right, guys. You can play with Bitcoin now. You're allowed to play with Bitcoin now. All right. Let's discuss it in the comment section below. Smash the like, hit that subscribe button, and notification bell to get notified when I upload new videos. Thanks for watching. This is Ultra Crypto. About. Peace.